going to the toilet to take a shit. Okay, make sure that you give a shit about the shit that you're going to take. I don't really have a script, or tips or point for today's video, but I just want to talk to you from my heart, from my heart to yours. Like, if you're somebody that struggles, with your daily activities, like you literally struggle, you feel bored every single day, you feel trapped, you feel tired, you're just like, you wake up every day feeling like, what the hell am I even doing here? Like, what is even going on? Like, I'm tired, I'm bored. I know every day it's almost like it's the same routine, right? You wake up, if you have a 9 to 5, you get ready, you go to work. After work, you come back home, you sleep. The next day, you wake up, like repeating the same whole frustrating damn process every single time. Don't get me wrong, I know how that feels, which is why I'm making this video. If you struggle to carry out your daily tasks and activities, I'm here to tell you that every day is just an ordinary day, okay? Every day is just a mundane, simple day. But the moment you decide to make it extraordinary, then it becomes extraordinary. The moment you decide, to make it an experience, to make it exciting, to make it more fun, then it becomes fun. It's only boring because you let it stay that way. The moment you decide that every day is going to be an experience, okay, every single thing I do is going to be, I'm going to, romanticize every single thing, then it becomes a big deal because you decided to make it a big deal. That is why I said at the beginning of this video, like, even if you're going to take a shit, make sure that you care about the shit that you're going to take. I'm so sorry if talking about the toilet and going to take a shit is quite, annoying or, irritating or disgusting, but like, I just want to give an example for you to understand, like even if you're going to do something that is not really, exciting, not really appealing, like, you should make it exciting. Okay, like most times I go, anytime I'm going to the toilet to have a shower or basically do anything in the toilet, like, I go on my phone, I on podcast, sometimes I light candles because I just love candles. There's this thing about candles that makes me feel so calm and relaxed, and it all of a sudden doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel boring anymore. It doesn't feel like just going to, take a bath. Like, it feels like an experience. Okay, it feels exciting. Make sure that you set your table, after cooking in a way that it feels like, tasting experience. It feels really exciting. Go the extra miles and, do some things that you wouldn't ordinarily do on some days, like lighting up a candle, setting up your plate. You do something that you wouldn't do on an ordinary day, like decorating your food with maybe fruit or just making it look more appealing. There's just something about the way you feel about, life in general, or about the activity or the task that you're carrying out at the moment, when you make it more exciting, when you put in that little effort to make it feel more fun and not boring or taxing. Whenever I'm carrying out chores at home, like, I always play music. And I know that a lot of people do this too. And there's just something about carrying out chores and playing, listening to music, dancing and vibing. Like, all of a sudden, it doesn't feel tiring. It doesn't feel boring. Like, the music, it just helps you, feel more, happy. Like, it's more entertaining. It doesn't feel like stress, and it becomes a whole new experience altogether. Every single day you wake up is actually a blessing. Okay, every single day you wake up is a day that the Lord has made. Every single day that you wake up, you should be excited, rejoice, and be glad in it. Okay, I know there are some days you wouldn't wake up feeling happy. There are some days you wake up feeling, tired. You wake up feeling like crap, literally. But it's okay to let yourself feel that way sometimes, because sometimes it's inevitable. Like, you cannot avoid it. But it's not okay to accept feeling like that every single time. You woke up today and you're not feeling happy, you're just feeling sad, you're feeling moody for no reason. Make sure that you do some activities that lighten you up a bit. And I also love to go for a walk. While I go for a walk, I listen to music. There's just something about listening to music and going on a walk, seeing other people go about their day-to-day activities. It just makes you feel like a hero. It makes you feel like a boss in a movie, when you're listening to music. Like, I can't explain it, but basically, the essence of this video, if you struggle to carry out your daily activities, I want you to turn every single thing into an experience. When I wake up every single day, I am glad, I'm happy that I was able to, open my eyes once again. Like, I'm still here, I still have a chance. Everything is perspective, right? I still have a chance. The fact that I woke up today, I still have another shot. It's a freaking blessing, and you shouldn't take that lightly. The moment you get down from your bed, like, you should have routines. Okay, I know routines can get really boring sometimes, but because it's the same whole, same thing every single day, but it doesn't get boring when that same thing every single day is doing something really positive to you, doing something really positive to your body. Just like, okay, you exercise every single day, you're not going to get bored because you're trying to achieve, your dream body. You're trying to, look a certain type of way, to feel more good about yourself, or you're eating healthy in the long run. It's keeping you fit, keeping you, healthy. And also, there's certain things about your routine that is actually not boring, but you can always romanticize things. Okay, the essence of this video is make sure you romanticize your life. When we talk about romanticize your life, like, most people just think, oh, I don't have money, so I cannot romanticize my life. That is not true. Okay, no matter what you have, no matter where you are at life, you can always romanticize your life. You can always make it like an experience. You can always, do something extra little to make that mundane thing feel extraordinary. It's possible, and this is something that I've come to realize, that because all my life I've always been, waiting to get something before I do this, waiting to do this before I do that. But I've all of a sudden just realized that I don't need to continue waiting. I can actually start where I am, start doing what I want to do, romanticize my life, because every single day is a blessing. And I don't take that lightly. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. So make sure you romanticize your life, okay? When you're dressing up, make sure you dress up really nice and cute. Make sure you dress up really nice, and cute. And when you're eating, when you're cooking, when you're setting the table, make sure that you take extra little, care and effort. Pour your heart, pour your heart into those daily little tasks and activities, and trust me, you're never ever going to struggle with little tasks or little activities around the house again when you start romanticizing it, like when you start making it a big deal, because it is actually a big deal, because you have the opportunity to still do this for yourself. Not many people have the opportunity to still cook for themselves, to still take a shower, to still, go for a walk, to still, do those little tiny minute things. Not many people have the opportunity to do that. So many people are crippled, so many people are in the hospital struggling, are dead. But you're still here right now, ain't you? That is exactly why you're watching me. You still have the chance. So every day is ordinary until you make it extraordinary. Basically, that is what I want you to take out of this video. Okay? Like I said already, every day is a day that the Lord has made. So you have to rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Stop waiting for the perfect day. Okay. The perfect day does not exist. Okay. You have the chance and the opportunity to make every single day perfect, to make every single day happy. Okay, it doesn't exist if you do not make it, if you do not create it. You have the power to create, those happy days and perfect days for yourself, because something is not perfect until you say it's perfect. Okay, the moment you say, oh, I am perfect, the moment you believe that you are perfect, the moment you believe that, oh, this thing is perfect, automatically it becomes perfect because you believe that it is perfect. So basically, your beliefs are your driving force. What you believe in, it is what you're going to react to. So yeah.